I believe that the future of work has to be one in which work becomes a source of deep fulfillment, of meaning and purpose, of growth and development. Where your work is not just a job or a career, it's a calling. It's a great fit between who you are and what your life purpose is and the work that you're doing. Your work, you have freedom, you have autonomy, you have the ability to create and make a difference in that. Because work and love are the cornerstones of our humanness. And if we can combine those two things, if we can love the work we do and love the people we work with and love the people we serve, that becomes the deepest source of fulfillment and happiness for human beings. I believe that the healing mindset needs to pervade our approach to business, and that has to come from the leader. When you view business primarily as a vehicle of service, of creating value for each other, of serving each other, right? If you lead with that energy of caring and serving our fellow human beings, then it fundamentally becomes about healing, because when you meet somebody's real needs from a place of caring about them, then you're making them whole. So if we can have business leaders, first of all, who have experienced their own healing and who can approach business with that kind of an energy, not just as a way to use people to make money for themselves, but to serve people, and by doing so get not only meaning and purpose in their lives, but also derive the sort of material benefits that come from a business. So it's really about putting those energies ahead of self-interest. Caring before self-interest. Both are necessary, but one should lead and the other one should be following that. The existing mindset that exists in business is one about viewing the purpose of business as profit maximization. So profit is the highest value in a traditional business, and people are somewhere below that. So the well-being of people is not inherently valued. We believe that we need to actually turn that around. So as Herb Kelleher of Southwest Airlines said, the business of business is people, yesterday, today, and forever. So everything, including profit, needs to serve people. Now, when you have the profit-first mindset, you're going to end up using, exploiting, abusing, and hurting people, your employees, their children, their families, even your customers, the communities, the environment, all then start to suffer because of your singular devotion to that one idea. So we need to turn that around and put the flourishing of human beings and the flourishing of the planet as the highest priority. And with that, we'll start the healing journey. I came to the conference work Rebooted because, first of all, I do believe that work plays a central role in our lives. We need to reinvent and reimagine the way we think about work, because the way we currently work is not working. It's resulting in extraordinary levels of stress for people, heart attacks that are 20% higher on Monday morning, hundreds of thousands of people dying every year from excessive stress connected to work. It's not the work itself, it's the way we work. Right? So we need to again reconfigure how we lead, how we organize, how we manage, how we structure work, so that it becomes not a source of suffering and stress, but a source of fulfillment and joy. So our workplaces do not feel like prisons, but they feel like playgrounds. So we don't just say, thank God it's Friday, I can get out of here. We actually look forward to going to work every day because we're doing something meaningful in the company of people we love and respect, and serving others and making their lives better. My new book is called The Healing Organization, Awakening the Conscience of Business to Help Save the World. And I was triggered to write this book by my experience on both sides. So seeing the extraordinary suffering that is out there from the old way of doing business, not only for people, their families, their children, their communities, but we're destroying the planet. We are eradicating species. We are putting our own future at jeopardy. There's a tremendous need not only to do less harm, but actually to restore and heal that which has already been damaged greatly. Whether it's our oceans, whether it's our climate system, whether it's the forests, whether it's other species, and of course human beings, right? So that's on the one side. On the other side, I came across wonderful, inspiring examples of leaders and companies that are doing just that. They're not content to do less harm, they're actually trying to do good in the world and actually restore that which has been lost. So it's a combination of the pain that I experienced from seeing that, but also the joy and the bliss that I experienced from seeing the solutions and the alternative ways in which leaders are addressing business.